Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious, coming at you with my top albums of 2023. It's been a great year for metal, great year of concerts, lots of great albums, lots of great songs, but I tried to narrow it down as best as I could. This one hurt. There were a lot that I wanted to put in there, but I can't have a top 300 albums list, unfortunately. So I have a top 5 and then some honorable mentions. We will go from 5 to 1. 5. Imperial Dawn by Rexoria. This is a band I had never heard of, but this album blew me away, and I can't wait to see what they do next. I really hope they're a surprise addition to 70K 2024. 4. The Awakening by Kamelot. No surprises here, but this one was a fantastic follow-up to what I thought was a lackluster album in The Shadow Theory back in 2018. They have really hit a groove with Tommy as their singer. It's a different style than when they had Khan, but fanboys, it's been something like 11 years. This is what they sound like now. It's probably tied with Haven as the best of this era. 3. Tales from the North by BloodBound. I think it's their best album, bar none. I think the title track is a contender for their best song. You know when you don't really get a metal band until you see them live and then suddenly everything else makes sense? That's what this album did for me for BloodBound. I've always appreciated them, but I was never a big fan until I heard this album. 2. Blood, Fire, Magic and Steel by Battleborn. Another brand new band for me. One of the best power metal debuts ever. Off the top of my head, the only things I can think of that rival it are Legendary Tales and Ecliptica. Absolutely blown away. I listened to this one on repeat for months, and I cannot wait for the inevitable tour that they do with Fellowship as the newcomers from the UK. Last and certainly best, At the Heart of Wintervale by Twilight Force. Who didn't see this one coming? Somebody on Reddit put it best. It's like they took all of the things people complained about on Dawn of the Dragon Star and rectified them. Alessandro Conti is now singing with enunciation. So I'm a total nerd and I'm in love with the style they invented on Heroes of Mighty Magic. The third album, Dawn of the Dragon Star, was a bit of a departure from that. This one goes back to it and builds upon it. There are 2 things I say when introducing people to Twilight Force. 1, you will regain your virginity after hearing this. 2, it's Disney metal and it's amazing. On to some honorable mentions. Steel Panther's on the Prowl. Maybe not appropriate for this show, but I always have a soft spot for that band because they are one of the most fun live experiences there is. Gloryhammer's Return to the Kingdom of Fife. What can I say? It's hard losing your lead singer, but I think they managed to outdo themselves. I don't have a ranking of their albums, but this definitely did not sound like a step down. Angus, McSix, and the Sword of Power. What can I say? It's not easy getting booted from the band, but he did really well. I'm sort of seeing a Van Halen, David Lee Roth style split here. I actually happen to love 5150, where they're both going to produce great music and we're probably all better for it. Elegant Weapons, Horn for a Halo. This was the classic metal throwback I was looking for. There are definitely some great modern elements there, but you take the modern singer from Rainbow and one of the guitar players from Judas Priest, and this is what you get. It's great. Give it a listen. Great riffs, great songwriting, metal. Lastly, Sorrow Turns to Dust by Unchosen Ones. Relatively unknown band, but this was a killer release. Lots of very well-written songs. I cannot stress that enough. Not just good riffs or good vocals or good drums. The songs are there. Mind you, the singing and the drumming and the guitar playing are all great here. It's just that the songs came first before the guitarist's ego. Well, friends, it's been a really great year for metal. I'll be back in a few days with my top songs of 2023 list, but for the meantime, let me know what you think. Rock on.